So we were discussing this schedule margin key. So schedule margin key, for example, I have a production order which is having a start date of 15th September, let us say. If I have to start on 15th September, before I am starting this 15th September, I need to have some time to check whether all the materials are available, whether any tools are available or labor are available. Like that, there may be some checks I need to do. For these things, I may need 2 days, or I may need 3 days, I may need 5 days. So once I have this production order start date, before that, how many days I need to process this order? That is called this opening period.
Kani was right, sir. I was wrong. It's not the cumulative lead time. Correct, sir.
So if I put cumulative, what is it? Opening period as 0, then my start date and opening date will be same. Today itself, I have to give the production order. I have to convert also. I will not have any time to go and check. But if I give this opening period as like 2 days or 3 days, then 2 days before I will see this opening period, I check the orders and do them. Where do we use this opening period? Where did we use it?
I remember schedule margin key. We used it in scheduling.
Scheduling. Planned order, sir.
All right. When you are converting planned order to production order, no, CO41.
Yes, sir.
Right. Open another screen, CO41 segment. Yes, use the display middle page. Yes. Okay. Open CO41. So what is this page is? Collectively convert planned orders to production order. So here I am checking the order. See that there's option opening date. One of the selection parameters opening date. So opening date, for example, which are all the planned orders I have opening date, for example, in this week. I can select those particular planned orders. And then if I start to convert them, I can release them to the shop floor on the specific day properly. So that is the purpose. Now we are maintaining the schedule margin key, whether we want to give 0 days or 10 days. Do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Understood, sir.
Right. So see that mental master parameters, how and all they are useful. Now this is what you have to appreciate here. Okay. Now in the test system, what we are using now, go to that schedule margin key. Now here we are having these 3 schedule margin key. One is having that opening period is 0. Another is having 10 days. Another having 2 days. So if you put the 0, 0, 0, what will happen? Your opening period and your start date will be same. You will show that you don't have any time. If you have to start today, you have to open the order today itself, then convert it and give it. But in case of 10 means 10 days before you will be getting that order will be coming to the CO41 list. Then you can take that order, process it. Then after 10th days, you can release it. But normally this will be like 2 to 3 days opening period, because that should be more than, not very much before. Also, if you take it, situation may change. So you should not give too much of opening period also, but we should be able to give 1 or 2 days or 3 days maximum. That is our opening period. Okay. So these things, the schedule margin key, you are selecting only 00 or 01 or 02 here. The setting these 10 days or those things you are doing in the configuration. That we will discuss in the configuration discussion. Okay. Right. Now close this. So this is the importance of schedule margin key. The next is what? The safety stock. So what is the purpose of safety stock?
Always keep some quantity available for the production, sir.
Why?
Because to avoid the surprise during the production, sir.
The forecast and the demand, the demand might be more than what was forecasted, and whenever in order to accommodate all the spikes in demand, we have safety stocks, sir.
So you guys have completed, Sigmund has completed CSCP, and Kani has done this MSME course on supply chain, but still you are not learned the proper terms from that course. What is safety stock? Safety stock is to manage the fluctuation in supply and demand. See, if you are looking for some job in some other company, you should be looking like a professional. You should not talk like a layman. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So when you talk about safety stock, it is the minimum stock you have to maintain or to meet the demand peaks and all. Okay, they make sense. It's not that they don't make sense, but what is the true meaning? That is what you have to see there. So the fluctuations may happen in the demand. Now, as a segment told, no, demand may go peak or something like that may happen. At the same time, supply also get affected, no? So your supplier may get delayed, or your production, no, when it is production is going on, that may get some interruption. At that time, suddenly your stock may come down. So to manage these things, you are maintaining some safety stock. So it is to accommodate the fluctuation in supply and demand. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, to accommodate the fluctuation. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So if you take my interview, I will not get the job, sir.
maybe. Okay. Then go to MRP3. So what is an MRP3?
It's about scheduling parameters, sir.
Scheduling parameters.
I mean to say it's planning, sir. Again, it's a planning whether how the consumption should be done.
No. I need proper explanation here.
MRP3.
What is the planning strategy? That is strategy group. What is the meaning of the strategy group?
How we want to plan, sir, whether it's with final assembly or only without any final assembly, that all the strategy will
SAP
how
terms.
the MRP should okay, sir, how the MRP should behave, that we will give you, sir.
No. Not the right definition. So planning strategy is what? It is like whether you have to plan the metal as a make to stock, make to order, or assemble to order.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay. If you are using strategy 10, it will be like make to stock. If you are using
40.
strategy 20, it is make to order.
Make to order.
If you are
And
using
50
strategy
assemble
40,
to order.
the strategy is like a, no, it is not assembled to order. It is also make to stock. Strategy 40 is also make to stock, but you are going up to the final assembly.
Okay, sir.
There are other standard configurations like the standard 50 or something. I sent you an email on this after this particular topic. During that point, by email or through WhatsApp, I sent one demand management file. Hope you remember.
Yes, I remember, sir. Yeah. I have not downloaded it, but I will download this one definitely, sir.
It's not download. It was like by mail or by WhatsApp. I
By
sent.
mail, sir.
Okay, there you can see many other strategies. Those things are not appearing here. Strategy 50 is what? It is like a pure assemble to order, which means
Assemble to order, sir.
but you assemble them only based on the customer order. That is the 50 assemble to order. 20 is the make to order. Okay, right? So that is what, right? The strategies. So strategy is the operating model. Planning strategy, operating model. Whether I want to do make to stock, make to order, assemble to order. That is the meaning of strategy. Okay, right. Close this. See, these things should be clear here.
Yes.
I am taking some time here. No, today it's very important because I can just proceed, but without having proper clarification, if I proceed, there is no meaning of this. Even I can cut down one or two topics where I can just share the metal, you can go through them. But these things you should have clarity. Okay, close this. And then the consumption mode. What is the meaning of consumption mode?
Whether we want to say it has been consumed backward or forward, or one forward or only backward. If it is forward, how many days it wants to go to forward, how many days to go to backward. All the strategists will say, sir. How to consume the demand.
Yes, the point what you told now is the correct point. how to consume the demand.
Demand.
Okay, for example, whether you have to consume in the forward direction, whether I want to consume in the backward direction, that is what is the consumption of the plant. Okay. So for example, now I have planned for 10 numbers. Like I explained you this in Excel file, right? That
Yes,
forward, backward, and all, right? I explained you with that Excel file, not here.
Okay.
That week 1, week 2, like that I put there and I explained you earlier, right? And how many days I have to go backward? That is a backward consumption period. How many days I have to go forward? That is a forward consumption period. 30 days we put here. Okay. These are some important points which you have to remember. These things we will see them now. And after completing the production confirmation, we will see some of these, how they are getting consumed. Then availability check. What is availability check?
While issuing the plant order to production order, to confirm whether all the components are available to produce the release order, sir, to release and confirm the production order.
Availability check is not only used during production order creation or release, but it is also used during your sale order creation, during your delivery creation. Many places it is used.
Okay, sir.
So what is the meaning of availability check?
To confirm whether the components are available to make or not.
Right. Whether the component is available for further requirement. Whatever, for example, sale order creation means whether it is available for sale order. If it is production order means whether it is available for production order. That is why now when you are checking the order, releasing or creating it, system is telling whether the components are available or not.
Yes.
We have some rule defined for this. So what are the parameters we consider in this availability check?
Rules, GATP rule is there.
What are all the parameters considering availability? I showed one screen there for this availability check.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Availability check. We will see whether some rule is there, sir.
Not rule and all. I showed you know some of the other things. Go to that. Click on this button. Put F1.
On.
Okay. Now the icon. Now there are different icons, right? I think. Go next one.
It's
next.
man icon, sir. No, it's not a man icon.
Next.
Keep this here. One.
Keep
this
here.
One. Yeah. Okay. Continue without specifying project.
These things you will not be able to see in your regular system. Okay, they will not be giving you the access for these things. Now the production orders. No, there you double click or select it and proceed. Here, click on the third line. Define scope of check.
Scope of check, yes, sir.
Execute. Execute here. That itself execute here. That yes. Okay. See now, what is availability check? We use there SR. Okay. So now SR during sales order, what should be rule followed? See there. Please select this SR and A. The combination of SR and A, select the line.
So where is that? I'm trying to find.
It's fifth line. Fifth line.
No, not fifth line.
Fifth or sixth.
Seventh or sorry, 12th or 11th line. SR here. The first column you see 0.
Sorry, SR. 12th.
In SR, second line.
This one.
Sales order.
SR, A combinations. You have to refer always the first column, third column. SR is, for our availability check used. A is it on what order? So it is the availability check rule. That is the scope of check defined for sales order. So select the line. Select the line means what? Where should you click? Display this. There is a display icon. Okay. See, now it is showing. During sales order, what are the things has to check? System has to check stocks. These are all the things has to check. And these are all the future supplies. No, see in the bottom, future supply. It has to check purchase requisition. Here there is no checkbox for purchase requisition. So it will not consider any purchase requisition. Then purchase orders, whether it has to check STO or anything. with notification. Then planned orders, whether you have to include or not. It is telling exclude the planned orders. Production orders, everything it has to consider. So these are all the incoming items. Okay. The future supply is incoming items. The requirements are outgoing items. You know, whether it is a sales order or delivery or reservation, the next first year. These are all the outgoing items. Okay. So these are the three things which are to, other things you just leave it as of now. The stocks, then future supply and the future requirements. These are the three things system will always consider. Okay. Now go to your Excel file. That Excel you are showing now. Here, what I want to show you, put that row number 28. In row number 28, like put some heading, you know, like stock in column B, you put stock. Stock on 2nd September. Stock on 2nd September. Right? Let us say it is 10 numbers. 10 pieces. Okay. Now the next 31 row. 31 row. You are getting 5 numbers sales order. You put 5 here. In column C, you put a sales order. It is a sales order. Just 5. It is sales order. Sales order for 2nd September. Okay. Now, whether the stock is available for you. You have a stock of 10 numbers. You receive sale order for 5 numbers. Do you have stock there or not?
Yes, sir. We have stock.
You have stock, which means availability is there. Correct?
Yes, sir.
This is the availability with respect to the stock. Now, you are receiving second order. For example, row number 33, you put 8 numbers you put. So now what is your availability?
Is 5 and not available is 3.
-3, sir.
Which means that you have only 5 numbers, 3 numbers are shortage.
Correct, sir.
Correct. You have the 5 numbers available, 3 numbers shortage. So this is availability check. System is telling only I can give 5, 3 I cannot give. So this is the scenario 1. This is scenario 1. Okay. Now copy this yes, from there to here, paste it in the yes. Now this next scenario, I have stock of this 29, and then I have the purchase order with the delivery date PO. You put the PO, the second column, the F column F you put. Column F with the row number 28. Now PO with like 5th September, which means that you are expecting metal on 5th September. Okay. Here you put some 10 numbers or maybe 12 numbers for differentiating. Put some 12 numbers. This is the scenario. This is scenario 2. Right? Now I have a situation where this you know, now in this situation 5 number sale order that is confirmed from the stock itself.
Yes.
The 8 number sale order which is on 2nd September, I can confirm 5 numbers from stock. 3 numbers I can confirm from the purchase order, but not on 2nd September, but I can confirm only on 5th September. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Now, see, when you're having this 8 numbers sale order, system is considering your incoming stock, the stock and incoming, and requirement 5 numbers, which is on 2nd September, first sale order. So the second scenario, right, it is telling that your stock, your incoming, and your requirement. All these scenarios are considered. Do you understand?
So one question. So the 5 pieces will be taken from stock on the 2nd of September. And for the sales order with 8 pieces, 5 will be taken from the 2nd of September and 3 will be taken from the PO on the 5th of September. Correct, sir?
Correct. Correct. Which means system will say I will give you 5 numbers on 2nd itself, no problem. But I can give 3 numbers only on 5th September.
Correct. Okay, sir.
That is what is the availability check. This is what you are seeing that SAP screen there. Go to the SAP screen now. Here, no, the stock, it is showing here. Then the future supply is the purchase order we discussed. Requirement is the sales order we discussed. Like this, there are different requirements. For example, if you take the requirements, right, these are all, it may be a sales order, or it may be delivery created, or it may be a reservation created, or it may be dependent requirement, which means that it is required for some other production order. Like this, there may be various requirements. All these requirements will be showing in MD04 like what? All these requirements in MD04, how they will be shown in the MD04?
It will be shown as
Will be shown as minus number.
yes. Okay.
What is the requirement for sales or for delivery or dependent requirement? All these things are showing as a minus requirement. You remember?
Yes, sir. The first column and the second column is what is the outstanding the net.
No. Wait. Don't go there and all. First of all, it will be showing as a negative, which is going out.
Correct.
Right. All these incoming items, they are showing with the
positive,
which means it will not show with any sign. It will be just without blank. Only the sign will be showing as a negative for the requirements. Right. You are able to link this now.
Yes.
Right. This is the availability check. This is coming from that MRP3. This is for the sales order. Okay. Now go back. Go back in the screen. Right. Now deselect this line. Right.
Oh, sorry.
Go back. Means you have to go only one step. Go back. Yeah. Automatically deselected. Now SR. Then come to this P1. SR P1. P1. P2. SR P2. Deselect. Okay. Right. It is there during production order creation. This is availability check during production order creation. The first what we saw was product, that is availability check for sale order. Now this is availability check for production order. But you are using the SR only in the material master. But the rules you define for sales order one rule, for delivery one rule. The B is the delivery, then P2 is the sale order creation, P3 is the production order creation.
So can I ask? Okay, so that SR is like a rule that applies for all the various processes. That is SR. If we have defined SR in the master data, then it will apply for sales order. This will be the condition. Then when we are creating production orders, the SR will be defined also, sir. Correct.
SR is the center point. Okay, it is which is making a link. And how it has to behave, that is what is defined in this column A, and then the A or B or P1, P2. Now you selected this production order creation SR. Now display this. Right. Now here they almost define the similar thing here. Okay, they don't make much difference here in the test system. I also did not disturb this as it is I left it. Okay. Now that the safety stock, now with the safety stock, that you click there and see that what is that F1.
Okay.
Be careful. So tick mark is activated. You have to remove it when you go back. Now put F1 and see. Indicates whether during availability check, system add the safety stock to the available inventory in the respective plant. If you want the system to add in the safety stock, mark the field. This means if you have a stock of 25, and if your safety stock is defined as 25, then system, if you don't have this tick mark, system availability is 0 for your further requirements because safety stock is not considered there. That is why there are some items where even though you are having some stocks.
Stock, yes, sir.
But when the safety stock is defined, it is showing that it is not available. Do you understand?
No, sir. So when the tick is enabled, it means that the system will consider the safety stock when we are creating production.
Will consider the safety stock. Then what it will show, if 25 you have stock, your safety stock
0
also, system will consider it as 25 is available. But if you don't put the tick mark, the system will say that 25 is stock and 25 is the safety stock. Further requirement is not there, 0.
Okay, it's a little bit around the bush. Okay, so when the tick is there, the system will consider that there is a safety stock. So we have 25 pieces. If we have stock 25 pieces and safety stock is 25, we still have 25 pieces.
Right.
And if the tick is not there, and if we have safety stock 25, then it means that our net stock is 0. Okay, sir.
Right. Okay.
Here it's in a contradictory of an concept, right, sir? Safety stock will always be available. When the stock falls below the safety stock of 25, it will generate an planned order or purchase requisition, whatever the procurement type. Okay, sir. If ATP check, it uses the available stock, always it will generate purchase requisition or planned order to fulfill, right?
Yeah. See, during the planning, system should not consider the safety stock, which means it should be without the safety stock during planning.
Okay, sir.
Which means if I have 25 numbers stock, if I define the 25 safety stock, system has to plan any additional requirement is to plan additionally. It has to consider safety stock as the demand.
Okay, sir.
But during production execution, I need to include the safety stock, because why do I have the safety stock? To use only.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so for production, actually in the system, this should be with the tick mark. Actually, no, if you have to be proper settings has to be there, means it should be with the tick mark. Which means,
tick mark, yes, sir.
Which means if I have a stock of 25, if I define safety stock of 25, even if I create the production order, system will say that stock is available.
Available, correct. Yes,
okay, so it depends on the businesses. What some organization will do, during creation, they will not consider safety stock, but during release, they will include safety stock. Which means creation is what? I am just creating it. Okay, but at the same, I want to get the warning. The stock is below safety stock or something like that. But during release, I will check actually the stock is available, then I will release it. So like that also people, that is why the rules, there are 2 rules are there. P2 is for creation, P3 for release.
Okay, that makes complete sense. So the P3 next one is that for that, this will be ticked, sir.
If it is that tick, it will be fine. If it is not, then no problem. See, this is a test system we can keep. I'm telling you what should be the best practice. Okay.
Understood, sir.
If I am doing the consulting to this particular company, I will ask them, no, during planning, you remove this tick mark. During creation, maybe we can keep it as blank, but during release, you have to keep this tick mark for sure.
Tick mark, okay.
But now in the test system, I don't want to disturb it. Let it be there, because somebody else may be using this with system, so let them use it. No, let us not disturb it. Okay. You got this? But the point is that you have to understand the concept and you have to apply it accordingly.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now close this. See here, the purchase orders. Earlier it was including all the purchase orders, but here they exclude the purchase orders. See here, purchase orders are not included here. The future supply, you see the bottom. The future supply.
Yes, sir. Over here. Yes, sir. Yeah, got it, sir. Here.
Earlier it was with the purchase order. That the sales order, no, that was including purchase order. Because sale order is what? That is where we are getting the order from customer, that we can plan it later also. So that time we can include the purchase order, because we are going to get the material. That is what the scenario I explained you. The during purchase order I have it. So system will say that I can give you 5 numbers today, 3 numbers on that day. So during sales order, system will tell. But during production order execution, I cannot depend on the material like this when it is coming. I need to have the stock in my hand. I need to have stock. So I do not depend on the purchase order. So I excluding it. This is a good point. You understand?
No, sir. No, I did not understand this point, sir.
Kanimari, do you understand?
Yes, sir. During sales order,
yeah.
When I do the sales order, I will not count whatever the purchase order I will receive in the future, but I only consider whatever the stock I have at the end, at the present. So they are avoiding the purchase order.
Okay. Understood. Got it.
Okay, so that is
But
one. Similarly, they do not consider planned orders also. Similarly, they do not
Yes.
consider planned orders, and the production orders, they are considering only the released production orders. Earlier in the settings, they were telling all the production order they are considering. But now they are checking only release order. Release order means it is already released to the shop floor. But it is under our control because it's during production order stage. It is my control. I will take that now that is available. Like this, right? All these things you have to understand them very clearly. Okay, these are all no when you are going to the that is why you need to have experience on this production. Okay, these are all the settings have to be done. These are many things. No, people, many consultants do not have these kind of settings properly. That is why they are not using SAP properly. If this is the key point to use the SAP in the right way. If you set these things in the right way, you can get the shortage list from SAP just like that every day morning. For manufacturing plants, what is my shortage list? I can take the shortage list just like that using this. If you have set all these parameters in the right way. Maybe for segment it may be little difficult to appreciate this, but Kani, you should understand these things.
Yes, sir.
Okay, segment also can slowly understand this if you practice. But after this course, no, I think you will be focusing more on your regular job, purchasing and other things. But if you focus on these things, you have to just remember or go through these recordings again and again.
yes, sir. I will be going through the recordings, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is important. These settings, no, future supply, the requirements also here, no. Here the sales order requirement is not taken. They consider only the delivery there. Which means
Deliveries.
what is delivery today? Only that I have to consider. So remaining all the stocks, I consider the stock. What is the delivery? Remaining thing I have to use for production. So during production, I want to be really actual situation. What is there with respect to the stock? That is what I want to check.
Stock. Understood. Yeah, you're excluding purchase orders, excluding plan orders. Only you're considering production orders that are released. You're considering stock in transfer, quality inspection shop. You're considering deliveries in the future, but no sales requirement.
See again, don't take this as a reference. These particular settings, you should not take it as a reference. But here you have to understand each and every field. What is that? That is safety stock, stock in transfer, quality, with the purchase equation. Everything you have to go through and see that how it is applicable to the business. Right? Got
Sir,
it?
one basic question, sir. Delivery is what we gives out or what we receive, sir?
Here it is clearly defined as a requirement. See, the heading is given as a requirement, right?
Okay.
So future supply and all incoming.
Okay.
The requirement is all outgoing.
Okay. Requirement, it's the demand, right?
Requirement and demand, yes, that's what is outgoing.
Okay.
That
Okay,
is
sir,
why
okay.
in ECC there was a confusion. Do you have to reconnect, no, segment?
No, sir, I'll leave it for some. Automatically connects.
Okay.
It's connecting.
Right.
It's connecting.
So the in ECC they have all these fields, no, mixed, just as it was confused. But in S4HANA they made it very clear. If we go to your ECC, you will not give this much clarity there.
Okay.
Here they segregated stock separately, future supply separately, requirement separately. There are some other things also. Maybe you have to get clear with these things. Then other things you will be able to understand once you get clarity all those things.
That's what my problem, sir.
What is
Delivery is what we going to deliver from my plant to my
Go and put
customer.
F1 there. Go and put F1 there. That is why system has given this help option. No, not sales requirement. Yeah, delivery. She asked delivery.
Deliveries, okay.
Specify whether availability system should consider requirements should account the result from the SD system delivery. See here.
DM. System delivery
SD
notes.
delivery, which
DM.
means going out. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
And also here it is complete. It is clearly coming under the requirement section.
Requirement is what we need to give out, sir. What we need to produce.
This is the issue.
Or what we
requirement is the issue.
Okay.
Future supply is the supply incoming. Requirement is the outgoing. Like that you take.
Okay, sir. Requirement is outgoing. Supply is incoming. Okay, sir.
Okay. Now close this. Now let us go back to the metal master. Close this. Go back. Back. Yes. Now from the metal master we come here. Okay.
Wow.
What is total replenishment lead time?
Total replenishment lead time is an lead time from opening date to end of the production plus GR, sir.
It's the cumulative.
Yes, segment.
It's a
Yes,
cumulative total.
cumulative lead time. So it takes into account the lead time of the parent material as well as the lead time of the components also. Sir.
Give me an example. Take
That's
your Excel and tell me. Take your Excel and tell me what is the cumulative lead time. I'll tell you something. Now go to the Excel.
Yes, sir. So if we have
we have 3 minutes. 3 minutes. You put components
okay.
C1, C2, C3. C1, C2, C3.
Here it is it.
Put the C2, C3 here. C1 is having 10 days lead time.
It's a total of everything, sir, to produce an finished product.
Wait. C3 you put some 18 days. With these things, you are going to they again put in the bottom the next after 2 rows you put C4, C5, C6. Okay, now you put the C4, C5, C6, you put some lead time. Okay, now with the C1, C2, C3, you are going to produce input. With these things, you are going to produce input. IP.
Okay,
No, there itself you type. After 10, you type IP. IP. The in-house production time for IP is 5 days. In-house production time for IP is 5 days. And then with the C4, C5, C6, you are going to produce output. Output in-house production time is 6 days.
66.
Right. Now, with input and output, you are going to produce gearbox. That gearbox in-house production time is 3 days. Okay. Now, let us work out the cumulative lead time, replenishment lead time for each item. We will take a break now. We will come back now after 5-6 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Meantime, if you want, you can work out and keep it ready.